Good morning, ma'am. You're Connie Daigle.
Yes, ma'am.
And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor.
All right. Pause right. Hear this is already important. By waiving the formal reading of the indictment, the defense is signaling, we know the charges. We're not fighting the wording. That usually means a deal is already in motion. Question. For you, if you were facing a felony, would you skip the reading or demand every word be read out loud?
Ms. Daigle, in cause number 24, DCCR 1738, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft with previous theft convictions.
This is the moment that locks everything in. A guilty plea must be free, voluntary, and factual, and the judge is making a clear record. Once she answers yes here, there's no easy rewind button. This is where courtroom reality hits.
And that's from July 5th of 2024. The indictment alleges you were previously convicted of theft March 29th of 2010, and then again August 24th of 2017. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with? I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes? Do you fully understand them? I'm sorry?
Fully.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just looking, trying to see what this agreement is.
It's a punishment as a misdemeanor, Judge, under 1244 of the Penal Code.
Okay, now we're in legal gray area territory. You can actually hear the judge and attorneys working through the statute. In real time, this is rare. Judges don't often think out loud like this. The big question, can a state jail felony be punished like a misdemeanor and still get probation? Stay with this part, it matters.
But it's a probation.
Yes, it's 1 year probated for 6 months.
Yeah, we can punish it as a misdemeanor. My understanding is if you punish it as a misdemeanor, you can also punish it with probation, misdemeanor probation. That's my thinking is.
Oh, I don't know. I've never done that in all these years. Can we, for sure?
It's no prohibition against it under 1244.
But it's a state jail felony conviction, so it's an A. 1244A is the state jail felony conviction.
Yes.
With misdemeanor punishment.
That's right, Judge.
B is just reducing the whole thing. That's not what we're doing.
That's not what we're doing.
So it's 1244A. But if it's a state jail felony conviction,
That's courtroom nervous energy. Even seasoned professionals are double-checking themselves because if this judgment is written wrong, it can unravel the entire case later. This is why paperwork matters as much as the plea itself.
I don't know how to, I can't sentence her to 1 year in the state jail and probate it.
We don't, I mean,
Oh,
county
right.
jail. No, we
County.
mean county jail.
Yeah, I
that's
don't
the
think there was a
confusion.
line that said I
Yeah.
could do a county jail probate.
Yeah, it's not state jail, Judge. It should be county jail.
Okay.
Maybe I took it on the wrong line.
No, I'm just gonna mark through. We just
Okay,
need to
I
mark
didn't catch
through
that.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so,
It's 1 year county jail probated for 6 months.
okay. Feels weird.
And I've never done it either.
But my understanding is punishment, it can be punished as a misdemeanor.
Right.
With no limitation on the type of punishment.
And here's a condition you don't hear every day banned from all Target stores. This isn't symbolic, it's enforceable. Violate it, and probation can be revoked. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever heard of a store-specific ban like this before?
Right,
So why not do a misdemeanor probation?
okay. Okay. Makes sense. You're the one that has to do the judgment.
What Tommy's number?
I know,
Was there a
okay.
line that has county jail? Like,
No, I marked through, well, there is
There is a
actually.
line, yeah,
There is a
so I
line.
put
Let
on
me
the
do
wrong
that.
line,
That'll,
yeah.
that's okay. I'm
There's a
gonna
line.
change that. At least it'll read more clearly when we're looking at it. and trying to figure out later when Anna's asking me what we did. Okay, so the agreement then is for you to be convicted of the state jail felony, but you would be punished under section 1244A of the penal code, which means your punishment would be 1 year in the county jail, but you wouldn't have to serve that. You would serve it on probation for 6 months. If you violate your probation, then you could go back to do that 1 year in the county jail. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And no restitution.
No.
Okay.
No.
Also, part of that probation is that you're not allowed in any Target store. You understand that as well? Okay. Are you a U.S. citizen?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Any evidence that Ms. Daigle is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea.
This part is critical and often overlooked. A felony. Conviction even with probation triggers firearm restrictions under Texas law. The judge is crystal clear. Possession equals new charges. This is the long tail of a plea deal that follows you long after court ends.
Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and find you guilty of the state jail felony offense of theft with previous theft convictions. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 1 year in the Jefferson County Jail under section 1244 of the Penal Code, but I'm going to probate that. You'll be on probation for 6 months. You are ordered to pay the $250 fine. You're ordered to remain out of all Target stores and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then for all practical purposes, if you do your probation correctly, your case here in court is over and you'll be able to serve that 1 year sentence while you're out on probation. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, your probation revoked, and you could go to Jefferson County Jail for that agreed time frame of 1 year. Do you understand? I've handed you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. I also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provided you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Ms. Holmes. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up to go over your paperwork when she's ready. She's sitting at that desk right over there, so watch for her to call you up there, okay? Good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Holmes.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. Ms. Holmes, you've also got Norris Gallo. Good morning. You're Alexander Thornton?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Thornton, this is 24 DCCR 0323. Mr. Thornton's case is set for trial to begin with jury selection next Monday. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I'd asked for a reset. I was just informed by my client that he's had a medical event where he was in ICU, where